I gotta get out of here. I think I'm gonna lose it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
You get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
I ain't got a good brain.
I think you've got a fine brain, Jack.
You make me happy. I know we've been together a long time, but I found somebody else. Okay? I'm in love. Don't look at me like that. We could still be friends. You can come into my room whenever you want.
Ramble about the games we play, fighting virtual battles of the break of day. ABF and friends breaking chains and lock, discussing culture warfare around the clock. Off the hip we fire, talking truth to the wire tires. Games and wars we won't conspire. Off the hip we light the fire. Joystick warriors fighting left and right, pixels clashing like a neon light. Won't miss in the code trying to find, taking a stand for the uncaged mind. Off the hip we fire, talking truth till wires tires. Games and wars we won't conspire. Off the hip we light the fire. In the virtual trenches standing tall, pixel blocks rise just to fall. Culture clash and break the walls. Podcast echoes free of stall. Controllers clutch, knuckles white. ABF and friends in the late night fight. Virtual realms where freedom's tight. Battling wolves till it's all alright. Off the hip we fire. Talking truth till wires tires. Games and wars we won't conspire. Off the hip we light the fire.
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome.
It's amazing.
Did you even understand half the movies he put your face over?
He's probably never seen them.
The last one, yeah.
Okay.
The last one probably is the one that really
The one
did it,
you
too.
asked for, yeah.
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 But yeah, before we started, Isaac was like, Bo, screw you for the thumbnail. And I said, you're not going to be mad at Bo after you watch the intro. So
I already
here we
forgot
are.
about it. I don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't forget.
Hey, over there is melting.
Oh my god, I lost it.
Oh, man. Well, we are on episode 50.
50.
Can't even believe it. Which, yeah, and also StreamYard's being really slow. So is Twitter today. I don't think it's my computer.
No,
Yeah.
it's definitely
I didn't notice.
Twitter.
Twitter, yeah, like half my tabs are like crashing and it says you have to reload it and stuff like that. So we'll have fun. But we have a lot of interesting topics today, which is why I brought Isaac on. He's our gaming expert. Probably second best gamer that I know besides Gary. So
Yep.
Well, it's all
We're
games,
competing for the
that's
title
awesome.
right now of Gamer God, so we'll see who dukes it out. You know?
But before we get started, let's start with Snake Man. How are you doing?
Not doing bad. Yeah, I missed you guys last week. I wasn't here. I was kind of sick. I spent my whole weekend playing Schedule 1. Great game. Put 45 hours in 3 days on that game. So
Yeah, it sounds like you were sick, huh?
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Sick of doing chores and moving and everything productive.
Yeah, Schedule 1 is really fun. In fact, I just thought of it. It's basically Inzoi, but if you want to do drugs instead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a life sim.
That's fair. I guess that's fair.
Daggerdall, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I almost broke a bunch of stuff during my stream earlier today because this tower of the Brothers of the Eternal Pyre or whatever in Palworld. It's a fucking son of a...
Can confirm.
Yeah. I don't know why it was so difficult. The dude whooped my ass twice in a row, and then went back and just barely got him, and it felt so damn good. Other than that, if you can share my screen real quick.
Sure.
Doom released this here.
Nice.
Yeah, make your desktop happy. So I went ahead and did that. And added mine.
That's awesome.
You know, I saw on Twitter that you did something else too.
What are you referring to?
I think you know what I'm referring to.
I did a lot of things on Twitter today.
Well, you've let out to the world that you pulled out your credit card and gave Bethesda money before the game even came out.
Oh yeah, I totally pre-ordered that game.
Mm-hmm. Great job.
Free tour. Nice. Should be fun.
Yep.
It's going to be. Yeah, definitely.
That's Weasel's job.
Nerd Wars, we'll be talking about that in a minute, actually. Because Palworld, they have another game up their sleeve, and I think Naganal is going to love it. So
yeah, I heard about that during my stream today. Somebody mentioned like a spin-off game or some sort.
yeah. I think it was made for you, actually.
No.
Yeah, we'll see. Mo, how are you doing?
Doing great. Just did War Games on the Monday Hangover, which was really fun. I messed up about half of the super chats, which is expected. But
bad.
I do have a little bit of news. I think I might start streaming with Midnight's Edge After Dark.
So nice. More than one stream.
Yeah, they will. I think they. But we'll see. I just love streaming with Nick Weiser and Tom. Though Nick Weiser's awesome. But
I hung out with Nick in Dallas. He's super nice.
He is.
Nick's awesome.
By the way, looks totally like Lemmy from Motorhead, 100%.
Yeah, actually.
I think I drunkenly told him that one night.
Oh, we all did. I think you and I said it like 5 times.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. but anyways, Nerd Boys. Damn you, Aaron. No. So it's just been really fun doing all that stuff and just trying to. Just loving streaming, man. It's so much fun. I love streaming with you guys. It makes my heart happy. I hate to say it that Isaac is now starting to stream and he's just killing it. So
thank you.
Streaming is dead now.
Yep.
Yeah, now that Isaac started, like I don't even know if I want to do it anymore. You know,
that's might be the last
kind
of retire.
Kind of lame.
Yeah. He really is the Oliver Brady of streaming. You're right. I agree.
Yeah,
he's the beginning of the end.
Well,
cornered the market for myself.
Now that everybody quit streaming except you, Isaac, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. I mean, I'm glad to be here, you know, even though you guys are here. But no, irrelevant to that. I Nerd Slap killed it with that intro. Totally made me forget about the thumbnail. Like, it's out of my mind now at this point. But
you're welcome.
No, I'm happy to be here. It's weird to be on the other side of the stream watching. I think I've been watching off the hip since like episode 3. So I'm glad to see you coming up on like a year. This is just awesome.
Crazy.
You know, it's mind blowing. So we're going to have a good stream. So that's about all I have to say.
Yeah. And speaking of which,
you're such a hipster, Jess.
Yeah, she really did. But for episode 52, our 1-year stream, we're going to have Smash JT on. So that's really fun.
Whoa.
Awesome.
Wild.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, really great.
Great, yeah. I love watching streams.
Norman, what have you been up to?
Well, if any of you remember, I left Trigger Happy last week saying I was going to watch X-Men 2, and then I proceeded to spend the entire weekend watching every X-Men movie there is, even Dark Phoenix.
That sounds fun.
And Dark Phoenix makes X-Men 3 look like a fucking gold mine. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I even like X-Men Apocalypse. Like, there's problems with it, but there's a lot of fun you can have with that movie. You know, like, oh no, we've all been captured. How are we going to get out of this secret base? I know, we'll just throw Wolverine in there and you can kill them all and they'll get away. It's easy. Simple.
That scene's so good, though.
Like I'd say, like pound for pound, the X-Men universe has better movies than the whole MCU. Just like tightly.
You have a request from Nerd Wars here.
Nothing yet so far.
Oh man, you're not making the right choices.
None of the gayness.
Yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of gayness, but none thrust upon me, shall we say?
Wow, phrasing.
Well, speaking of gay, Hayden, how are you doing?
So I just want to say Norman is correct. The X-Men stuff, honestly, whenever we got that Marvel announcement last week, that was the only thing I was tweeting about. It was the only thing I was excited about. Like, Channing Tatum is finally showing up as Gambit in an official MCU movie, and I couldn't be happier about it because I loved his portrayal of Gambit. But you know, that's not all the casting. We're gonna get some new announcements later on. But I've been doing good. I've been obsessed with Monster Hunter recently, and so Nerd Slap, thank you for throwing me in as the that's the guy that heads up the expedition. You get to see him in one of the opening cutscenes before you get to play. He's a dude with long white hair, and he's the one who's like, yeah, and we're going into this place to explore. I saw that and I lit up, man. That was awesome. But happy to be here hanging out with you guys tonight, and we're going to cover some fun topics.
Yeah. Seems like last week we didn't have very many unique topics. We were just kind of looking forward to certain games and stuff. But now we have some actual news, so that's going to be
we got plenty in the chamber, folks. Don't worry.
Nerd Slap, how are you doing?
Doing good. I'm doing real good. I was playing a demo today for this game called They Are Here, and it's pretty fun. It's a nice little supernatural horror game. So if that's your thing, go check it out on Steam. I'm going to be posting a video of that up on YouTube soon. So
very cool. Yeah, I haven't actually heard of it, so I'll have to look into it.
No.
It's pretty fun. I'll admit the jump scares did kind of get me a bit. So.
Oh,
is it released yet, or are they just doing the demo ahead of time?
Still demo right now,
Okay.
but hopefully it comes out soon.
Nice. I'm just seeing this. So you can see.
Yeah, I'm reading that too.
Hey, ABF, Kata made a deal with his chat that if anyone buys him 50 gifted memberships during one of his lives, then he'll eat a bean pie on live stream.
The fuck is a bean pie?
I don't know,
What
but
is-
it sounds gross.
That sounds like something British, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It
Norman,
does.
what is that?
Can you help bring this to fruition? Is that
Yeah.
word fruition?
Well, you wouldn't
Is
just
that
have
chosen
beans
on
in
purpose?
it. Like you'd have like sausage and cheese and beans. It's like not just beans in there.
Okay.
It's like a pasty. But yeah. Not
This
my
is not
choice.
bad at all.
Is it like-
Wait,
like a
sausage,
pot pie,
cheese,
but
and
chili?
beans doesn't sound that bad because it's like a pot pie thing. Like,
Yeah,
I-
it's just what it is. Yeah.
Like that.
Pot
sounds
pie
good.
is probably my favorite comfort food, to be honest. So
I literally just ate one before the stream.
nice. Beans and pie.
it sounds like
All right.
he's feigning a punishment for himself. Like,
I mean, I don't know. It's funnier with Epic Mike eating an entire cake because if he can make fun of his sugarfoot problem, you know.
He loves
Mike
it.
was legit struggling in that stream.
Yeah, he
oh,
He was sweating.
Wait.
He was shaking.
Person 11 just said not British, a Nation of Islam bean pie.
Okay, never mind.
I don't know what that
Gross.
is.
If it's not Heinz, get out of here.
It's definitely no
Interesting.
bacon in that one, that's for sure.
All right, we got Cornboy for a 199 sticker. I didn't see it, but I guarantee you,
Oh, yeah.
it's a thumbs
Thank
up.
you, Corn Boy.
Thanks,
Yeah, I
Cornboy.
give the thumbs up every time I'm an anime man. I don't have arms.
So bean
Like,
pie
do you
is
swear it's not racist? Sorry, I just want to pull this up.
Yeah.
Do you swear it's not racist?
so it's
Huh.
navy beans, sugar, and milk.
Wait, there's sugar in it, so it's sweet.
Yeah,
Man,
It's a fucking dessert with beans, and he's calling it a punishment.
navy beans, canned navy beans,
What are
evaporated
navy-
milk and sugar.
I don't know if I like the sound of any of that. I don't know. I'll try most
looks like
any
pumpkin
food
pie.
at least once. So
Did you eat the guinea pig?
I did. I ate an entire guinea pig, and it smells not very good,
Oh,
and it
wow.
tastes better than it smells. So,
Laughing they witnessed me eating tater tots. I will eat them. I just despise them.
Oh no, you had to eat a tater tot. It's a freaking deep fried potato. I'm so sorry that your life is over.
You know what the best part was when we
First
went to the
world
grocery
problem.
store in Orlando? They had hash brown patties, but they called them tater patties, implying that tater tots are indeed hash browns and vice versa.
They're not.
I so badly wanted to get some.
Kinda, sorta.
No, it's cylindrical versus circle, guys. Come on.
Oh man, you're getting
Yeah, you
triggered
just
by
take
the
the
shape.
tater tot and smush it, and now it's a tater patty.
Yeah,
It's like a flat Earth
fries better
conversation,
on
but about
both
potatoes.
sides.
What the heck?
You know, what's her face from The Last of Us just found out that she's autistic. You might want to get your test done too. So
I probably have a little bit of food autism. Not gonna lie.
And let's be serious. That girl from Last of Us, I think she was the last one to find out she was autistic.
you might be right. Jake Martin for 5 gifted memberships, dude. He keeps showing up with those. Thank you so much,
Thank you, Jake.
Jake's awesome. Let's see here. We got Keisha Corey for 1. Thank you, dude.
Corey.
Corey's all over the place too. And Atomic Patriot. Yo, shout out to Isaac's Golden Age stream. Glad I got to check it out.
Thank you,
Very
AP.
nice. Yeah, I actually wasn't able to.
Hours.
The Golden. I think that's a different. You might have watched the wrong one.
Oh, did I call
Was
the
it on
wrong stream,
YouTube
Isaac?
or was it
don't
on
think so. Yeah.
Pornhub?
Oh my gosh. I don't need to know what Nagnall does in his spare time. That he can
It
keep
was
that
a
to himself.
combination. It was a porn tube, I think.
So I mean, you were halfway there. Okay.
Yeah,
Look,
I
we
think
all
I've
know
seen
what
that video.
Naganal
I think
does.
I've seen that video. It's a 6'5" tall man with a 10-year-old's voice fucks 15
Yeah.
people in his chat at the
No,
same
that's
time.
that's the Golden Age podcast. That's the one. That's the one. Yeah.
It's a bit wordy, but if you can find it. You can try.
What a title, man.
That's the one.
I was just looking for an R. Kelly music video.
Oh, not okay. That makes a lot more sense now, actually. And we got
Yeah, that
Vagabundo
man.
in here. Hail, dude.
Hell.
El Vagabundo.
1 month member message.
Thank you.
And Cornboy gave us a
Corn
thumbs up and
boy.
then drops 5
Hey,
gifted
boy.
on here.
That's a
Thank
lot
you.
of thumbs.
Legend.
Thank you, Chrome Boy.
Thank you, dude.
I only have the 2 thumbs. And the index finger to go with it. Let's see here. All right. We're going to start off with some funny clips. Let me make sure. Yeah, Twitter has been reloading all my tabs and sometimes it crashed.
I have had to reload everything on Twitter on my phone and on my PC all day.
I've had no
So
problems.
this says that's a new type of crotch rocket. And they put hashtag OSHA, but I don't think OSHA applies to this situation. Let's see what we got here. Actually, let me turn it down because there's a bunch of Dodge Chargers doing donuts in the background.
Yeah, this doesn't look like a job site. I don't know why.
That's what I was saying.
Oh no!
Yeah. Oh no! No! No!
Oh, here she is getting the booty check. Like, yep, it's still there. Yeah, that one.
Unlucky.
Oh, man.
Was that
Yeah.
before she sued the Lyft driver, or was that a different video? Okay.
It's like those videos you see with the punching machine. You know, the guy's getting ready, and then the women will just stumble right in front of him as he's getting. Yeah.
Yeah, that is unlucky.
Brutal.
Firework clips are the best. Let's see here. All right, this one I'm gonna turn the volume way down for. I need your guys' help to find out what's happening in this clip. So she's in this machine, waist down.
Okay,
Oh,
so I can
hell
tell you what's
yeah,
actually
dude.
happening.
Are you sure?
Hey, how much do those go for? I'm just curious.
Take a guess.
Ask him for a friend.
I actually know what that is
So-
because I've done some of the marketing for that company.
Oh, really?
Are you
Go ahead.
serious? That's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's Ultra G, or they're called. They merged like 10 times, but yeah, it's a zero gravity running machine, or almost zero. It reduces gravity by 75% so that you can walk easier,
Yeah.
or get railed, I guess, listening to crappy music. Either one, whichever one you choose.
It's leg muscular therapy. It moves your legs in certain ways to help build the muscles up.
Well, all I can say is, having been half a dozen times, there are definitely some good points to Ezra walking around all the time, especially if you go to the beach. It's quite a lot of them, yeah.
Well, I don't know if you noticed in that clip, though. She was getting quite the chest workout with that, too. So I think it was an all-body workout.
I noticed from that video she had an amazing personality. Actually, that's what I
Great personality.
That's what I found. Yeah,
I didn't see that at all. This one is for you, actually, Isaac. So I don't know if you've seen Palmetto is making AR-15s for idiot left-handers now, for the 10% of the population.
Hi, right here.
Well, this one is for ambidextrous people, I think.
Gilboa Snake, double barrel AR-15 rifle.
Okay.
So look at this thing, though. It's actually one solid piece. It's not like they just put two together. It's an actual cast piece.
2 buffer springs in that.
He actually opens it, so he's got 2 bags. They're like Velcro together. And then check this out, dude. Like that's one piece.
That's legit. That's not just 2 lowers slapped together, like you said. That's an entire brand new product.
Wow.
Wow.
So
I like that.
I wonder what the grouping would look like 100 yards out.
There's still 2 triggers involved, but
there's 2 triggers. Okay.
Yeah.
So you
he
just
actually takes
one
side.
There
He
has
shoots
to be
it,
2
but I don't
triggers
wanna do it on stream.
for the NFA.
makes
There has
sense.
to be 2 triggers because
There was 2
more than 1
hammers,
round
yeah.
per trigger pull is a full auto. So,
But to make something
That's
that
no fun.
legit, like you would think that it would be like a gun manufacturer doing it anyways. So
Listen, I'm down for a double barrel anything.
Amen.
You can shoot twice as much. I like that idea.
I'll take 5.
I actually have a double barrel pump action bullpup shotgun, the DP12.
the Kel-Tec.
I'd like to put in my nomination for DEI representative. I'll expect my layoff in the summer. Thank you.
Yeah, no, the left-handers, you can't be trusted. I'm sorry.
I just think that would be awesome for hog
I could
hunting.
read you a
That'd be
list,
awesome.
all right, and you'd be shocked.
My grandma was left-handed. Watch
That
her
makes
be.
sense, Daggerdahl. It runs in the family.
Explains a lot.
I'm not left-handed.
I know, but acorn
dad
not
is.
far from the tree, if you know what I
You
mean.
watch your damn mouth, my
Yeah,
grandma
so was
a
Albert
great
Einstein.
person.
It's like a negative times a negative equals a positive. Like it was retarded hand positioning times retarded hand positioning equaled correct.
So if
I just don't
retarded
get
chromosome didn't go to your hand, it went to the brain instead.
Yeah,
So
Bobo, that could be true because they didn't actually show the trigger area, so I don't know if there are 2 triggers or not.
I kind of feel like spending the rest of the stream every 10 minutes just pulling up a chair with a left-hander's name on it. As it pans along.
Yeah, and
I
then
feel
we'll
like
say that
doing that
person's
for some-
retarded.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wasn't Albert Einstein left-handed?
he was.
Okay, I thought so.
yeah, he was also blind.
What?
What's he
Or no, that was Da Vinci. Never mind.
I was,
He was also left-handed.
Was it?
I don't think Da
Yeah,
Vinci was blind. What are you
I
talking
think
about?
he was blind.
This clip made me laugh. Sitting in his truck, just watching a shopping cart roam around on its own in a parking lot.
Oh no, it's coming my way. It saw me.
It's coming. It's coming right for us.
I compel you in the name of Jesus. Be gone, evil spirit. I think he's actually taunting. He's looking for trouble. Uh-oh. Did he find a target? Let's see what's over here. No? He's driving around. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I said he. It might be gender neutral. Oh, no. Is he really coming this way? Is this happening? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Is this really? Are you kidding me? Unbelievable.
Oh my god, what are the odds?
I know.
God heard him and was like, "Here it comes."
Don't start nothing. Won't be nothing.
I love the speed up there that happens right after it turns. It's just like you.
You almost wonder if they staged the whole thing with like fish wire or something, you know, with like fishing line.
The only thing that would be difficult about that is like with the angles that it like turned to, it feels legitimate to me.
Yeah.
Like, because the way that it turned like that, I don't know. It doesn't feel faked at all.
By the way,
Pictured
besides
here
the
is
fact-
Crease last night walking into work.
Oh yes,
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crease almost got mugged last night.
Mhm.
What?
We heard it live. Heard it live as it was happening. Yeah, so.
Yeah, Crease likes to hop in Discord while he's at work. And like he was in his car, turned on Discord, and started walking into his job, and some dude was like harassing him, and I think he like pulled something on him. So
Yes.
Holy shit.
Crap. In Texas, you are allowed to do things like that.
Oh yeah, stand your ground.
Yep.
And I'm gonna stand my ground on this. I think that Pedro Pascal and Zendaya ruin everything.
Yes.
And I thought this was funny.
Oh no.
And then you have a whole bunch of people in the comments just like, stop it.
Oh no.
I started following this guy just because of this post. It's hilarious.
He's got
Oh God.
Are you implying you don't want to see Enter the Dragon remake starring Pedro Pascal?
No.
Oh no.
Get it
It was
away.
funny. Krista was
Yeah.
asking who should play Link and Zelda, and I said Pedro Pascal and Zendaya, obviously.
Simultaneously, yeah.
Who's Chris Pratt going to voice them? That's the question.
It's a live action, so
Yeah, but they'll get some
Navi.
animated CGI bullshit in there, you know.
It'd be Navi.
All right, let's see here. How do I get the link for it? So I did a thing, and I'm putting it in chat right now. I
Everyone likes things.
have our first merch going, thanks to Mo designing it. Guns don't kill people, ABF kills people is the first shirt design.
Are those stickers?
And- yeah, those are stickers.
Oh, I need some of those.
So you could do the premium men's tee, female premium tee, coffee mug, and stickers.
Now, is that like a window sticker or just a normal sticker?
I think it's a normal sticker. I don't know if there's. Yeah, this is probably sticker right here. It's probably not, transparent. But so all right, I uploaded one design which was the same text and the logo and everything, but in white, and I named it "Guns Don't Kill People," and it saw the word "kill" and immediately flagged it, and it's pending approval right now. But it let me have this one. I'm wondering if this website's going to be like, "Yo, you can't sell that T-shirt." So I put in an order myself. I don't know if you guys order or not, if things are going to go through. I just wanted to point that out. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But I'm pretty excited to get these
Yeah, I need
T-shirts
one
in.
of those
That's kick ass.
right after the show.
That sticker's going on a rifle case like immediately.
That's what I'm saying, man.
That's awesome.
It's an unfortunate cutoff right there.
Hey, American Ninja, how's it going,
Yo,
dude?
Hey.
Ninja.
American Ninja.
And I had a
What's
blast
up?
in his chat last night. He has this feature where you can like request songs to play. So the whole chat was just
Oh,
like,
nice.
Oh
song after
yeah.
song after song.
And he's got the text to speech voices too.
Oh, does he?
Those are fun. Yeah.
Dude.
I haven't tried that yet.
Yeah.
Don't, you gotta be careful. I love watching those top kick videos where the guy leaves the room and it says, "Alexa, call 911."
No, no.
Right? It actually does.
Life hack. Don't have an Alexa.
Yeah. Certainly don't have
Yeah,
text.
we did get
speech.
we just got a raid from Leon. So
Hey, Jana, how's it going? And she wants butthole as usual.
yeah, of course. she does.
Not till we hit
Uh-oh.
10,000
Gotta stick
subs.
in the chat.
What?
Hey.
Show butthole. Here he is. Okay.
All right, we got our first story here. Let me share window. All right. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with Razer's past marketing. But did you really?
Oh, that's great. On their way.
You better get in that Astro and start heading west, my man.
So back in the day, Razer put out a tweet. This was back when Dorsey still owned Twitter. Said "S my D," and that was in reference to Apple computers removing SD cards and the 3.5mm jack and stuff like that. You know, it's controversial at the time. And you call yourself a pro, S my D, and that was
That's great.
That did not land very well, even though it was a long time ago. What year was this, anyways? It had to be like 2010 or something. 2016? Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's about the time frame.
And they have a new. Let me share tab. And I don't know if this is a April Fool's joke or not, because April Fool's is tomorrow.
It says Skibbity, so
yeah. Here, let me read the. Introducing the Razer Skibbity. Level up your lingo with the world's first AI-powered brain rot translator headset. Finally letting you decode the cancer your Gen Z teammates are spewing. So
yeah, I need one of these.
For the olds out there, we can translate what Isaac and his people are saying.
That's awesome.
In competitive gaming, nothing gets in the way of victory faster.
Yeah, that volume is real hot.
My brain is actually starting to rot now.
Then bad comms. Level up your lingo with the Razer Skibbity.
Much better.
The world's first AI-powered brain rot translator headset. Auto-translate Gen Z voice chats in real time with a push of a button.
What the Sigma? We're getting mobbed.
What does that mean?
All right, I gotta leave. I can't do that. I hear this all the time in my house.
Translate in-game
This, I feel like I actually need one of these sometimes.
to brain rot on the fly.
We're losing top. Going back to base.
Top is cooked. I'm on my way, chat.
Turn from boomer to OK boomer with brain rot translations for your favorite apps.
Skibbity, I'm gonna need some help introducing myself to my crush.
How about this?
See how fine shite.
Wizard. I mean Razer Skibbity.
I'm gonna try that one.
Razer Skibbity. Warning. Razer
Had
is
to
not
put the toilet
responsible
away.
for any brain rot caused by prolonged use of the Razer Skibbity. If you experience speech impairment, discomfort, or any signs of brain
Standing
rot,
in a
stop using
corner
it immediately and
rocking.
seek medical advice.
It was like Blair Witch Project.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Yeah. No, okay. So I think what this is it is an April Fool's for a new headset that they're going to be putting out. Like we'll get that announcement on like the second of the
Real
new
headset,
headset.
fake name.
What if they're doing like a VR headset?
No.
What if they're putting this out the day before April Fool's? That way they put a real product out on April Fool's and people will think it's fake, but they'll be like, haha, no, it's real.
That
It's
could
good
be.
marketing for sure. Yeah.
That's what I think it's going to be. This is a marketing ploy. They're about to announce a new headset that they're coming out with because that headset looked different than any other Razer headset, and I've owned a couple of them than I've ever seen. So I think that they're going to announce an actual headset, not with VR glasses and all that bullshit, but it will be a new headset because the speaker orientation that they had on that one that they showed, it looked different than anything that I've seen that Razer's put out.
Yeah,
I
this
just
ad looked
assumed it was
totally
fake.
It's totally sus for real, no cap. Like absolutely. You know?
I hear that.
Phantom.
Dude, I have an
Hi,
almost
Isaac.
12-year-old, and I hear this all the time. I could literally read that chat and decrypt it. I saw Gyat and Rizzler, and I'm like, oh.
I only know that shit from VTubers.
I hear it all the time. I can't escape it. I can't. You can't. Much like the Whopper from War Games, you can't unplug it. It can't happen. You just have to hear it. I have to hear about the
stop
Elrids
into the wrong streamer, and they really do. They just keep going on repeat. They just spit out the words constantly. They just can't stop talking it. It really hurts after a while.
Just the use of the word brain rot reminds me of XQC. He says that like every other word.
Yeah, he invented
Erwin, you misspelled Gyat. All right, there's two T's.
GYATT.
Yes,
Yeah.
come on.
What the Sigma?
For no
Well,
Rizzler.
since you know that, Mo, something important was pushed out of your brain, right?
Yes, it was ability to read super chats apparently earlier. It's not nowhere to be found.
There was too many C's. Okay, too many C's.
Yeah, I had that L-Riz. I was
You were down
Sigma.
bad.
Speaking of C's, Charlie Chaplin. Left hand.
All right.
The best part about that is he accidentally hit his mic and you just heard
Yeah.
the poing.
That wasn't my mic. That was
Yeah, I got like a
someone
metal pop filter.
There we go. Thanks for the sound
That
effects. Thank you.
reverberates real good.
That's like a perfect sound effect. You should just thump it every once in a while. That sound was kind
Every
of
10 minutes, Erwin. Every 10 fucking minutes.
Hey, have you ever?
You're
you ever
not
heard-
making a good case for left-handers. I'm saying it right now.
You know, when they started doing talkies, Norman, he didn't do very well because his voice sucks. So
Yeah, but
probably
Morgan
had to do
Freeman
with him
did.
being left-handed and his brain not working right. You know.
I would say Morgan Freeman did, though.
Yeah, but we had to cancel him because he said that black people aren't oppressed.
This makes my insides cringe reading this.
Jake knows what's up. Yeah.
I need to make
No
sure
cap.
my son's asleep right now. That's how this is triggering me. I think he's in our chat or something.
Lil Mo is actually Jake Martin.
He needs to share some of that damn money then.
So I got a funny one from PC Master Race. Just got freed from 14 years in prison. GTX 480 was what I had. What the heck is a DLSS nowadays? What would you explain to that person, Mo?
I would explain what the first comment is. Finally got a divorce, eh?
Damn. I thought that was funny.
GTX 480. I
I
thought
had
it said
one of
RX
those.
480. Dude, I would say it's like the 3D FX of nowadays.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they stopped doing driver support for it like 10 years ago, even.
Oh yeah.
That was like Windows XP. All right. And our next story here.
Wait, I want to know what the guy went to prison for. Like, and he just casually comes out and goes, "I did 14 years, and now I'm trying to get back into game." It's like,
I think Hayden, he was playing Schedule 1 in real life.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
It
That'll
all
do it.
makes sense now.
So I had this show up on my timeline today. We have different web browsers such as Edge, which is now Chrome. We have Chrome. We have Brave. We have Firefox. There's many, many different ones out there. This company, Opera GX, has been making a browser for gamers.
it sucks.
And they are now openly saying, they put this out on Twitter, we're currently developing a feature that'll remove any trace of grums from the web. So this is seemingly a extension you can install onto the browser that will censor anything grums.
Well, okay, here's the thing. This is, I think this is absolute bullshit because Opera also tried to create a VTuber a couple of months back, and it got absolutely roasted. They made a couple of posts on Twitter with their official like Opera VTuber avatar, and it got completely just everything was thrown at it, from the VTuber community to people who hate VTubers, and they tanked at that point. So this is just another, the grums hate is happening on Twitter, so they're trying to jump on something to try to become relevant again, and unfortunately for them, it's, or unfortunately for the rest of us, it's kind of working because it is a shit browser.
Well, how much brain rot, see, I learned something new, do you have to realize that that's just going to split your audience?
They
You
don't
know what I
care.
mean?
They're full blown lefty ideologues. They have been the entire fucking time,
And
that
that's
was
the issue.
that was one of the reasons why whenever they tried to create their they literally made a VTuber, had it rigged, like which cost hundreds of dollars on the low end, and thousands of dollars if you did what they tried to do. And it tanked hard.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is just Opera trying to become relevant because people decided they hated Grums again, or continued to hate him again, like as of like Saturday or something.
Yeah, and Jeremy had a pretty good reply to this because there's things to not like about Grums, but people are just totally insane over it. This is why I don't take the Grums hate seriously. The type of people that are mad about it are deranged, and they demand you have to care about it as much as they do. And if you don't, they lose. These weirdos keep accusing me of being a defender of his, yet conveniently never show any receipts. It's all mental illness. And it's true. I think that Grums has a lot of problems, especially some of the stuff coming out recently, but he's openly been a leftist and has been a net positive for pointing out identity politics in gaming.
See, I take a little bit of a different approach because I think that like I don't care about the gooner shit. Like I don't care. But
no one does.
He did make a statement of none of the money that ever went to Ember went to fund anything else. And once he made that statement, I'm like, okay, well, he said that unless some evidence comes out that, you know, he was like reallocating money, then I don't care. Like, yeah, it sucks. He's been working on a game, but he also said that was because of family issues. And
I don't even care about any of that. People are making a big deal out of it. I never donated any money, and I actually don't even care if that game comes out or not. I like that Grums points certain things out in the industry because he has certain insight that others don't.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. He was in the C-suite of fucking Blizzard. Helped make Diablo and World of Warcraft, which were some of the greatest games ever made. Yep. Like, the guy knows what he's talking about whenever it comes to that stuff. And like I said, yeah, I think it sucks if you did give him money and you haven't seen any kind of update for a couple of years. But that shit happens in the gaming industry all the fucking time. But I can't tell you how many games I've backed that just get marked as fucking abandoned games. Like, that's not like some weird outlier. Like, this is something that frequently occurs. It frequently happens. One person was mad about it and decided to blow it up.
Mm-hmm. And one thing I want to point out too, to go back to the browser part of the story, I used to use Firefox like exclusively because I didn't want to, use Chrome like everybody else was. I wanted to try to, not have my information stolen as much as I could. And Firefox started to go crazy during the pandemic when they started saying that they were going to actively censor search results when it came to misinformation. So these companies that are trying to push their browsers out need to learn to keep their mouth shut, just like the entertainment industry. Because ever since that, Brave kind of rose really quickly.
I use Brave as well. I like it.
Same.
Yeah.
I exclusively use Brave unless I'm trying to use a program that doesn't like it because it has a built-in ad block, a built-in scam protection. It has all of this stuff built in.
Yep,
Like
and
that-
LibreWolf is a fork of Firefox that doesn't have any of their crap in it. It's an open source version of it that's way better. So LibreWolf if you still like Firefox. But there's one, I'll share this right now. We went from Opera being losers nowadays. They gave us something great 22 years ago. They provided us with, here, I'll share it. Because MSN was purposely not working in Opera browser, they made a Swedish Chef translator. So it made everything sound like Swedish Chef. So if you look at the text, it goes, "Why the past 6 seasons haven't been excellent." They're like, the tuna 500 no longer cancer. Yeah, so they trolled MSN. They would actually go after websites that purposely, because if you loaded MSN into Opera back in the day, it would not load up right, and they did that on purpose. So they're like, all right, but that's what we had.
Yeah,
back then.
Opera
And now
is
they're losers.
not a new company. Just so everybody knows, this is not a new browser that's coming out.
No,
they've been around
here
for a
for
long time, and they have consistently fucked up their rollouts.
Yeah,
love
Opera.
Yeah.
They've been making browsers for a long time. In fact, it was the more popular one to use on Mac back in the day.
They definitely gained more popularity in like the last few years when it comes to like overall on the internet.
I think it was mostly because of hate, though, because they keep making stupid moves. That just makes them relevant again. Nobody's using their browser. They're just doing these weird publicity stunts, like trying to censor Grums on Facebook or on Twitter or on that's the only thing that keeps people talking about them, because it's damn sure not their fucking browser that we're talking about. It's always their media stunts.
Yeah, but I mean, again though, like, why would you show your political bias when you're trying to be a company?
April Fools.
Doesn't make sense. It gets rid of like half of the the potential buyers. It's I don't know.
And they never had a big market share. They've always been the bridesmaid, and not the good-looking one, the ugly one that nobody wants to pork.
Yeah, but I mean, it just shows you how far people are willing to go in the gaming industry, because they're trying to be a gaming browser in this instance, right?
Yeah.
So there is actual rot in the gaming industry, and we got to keep shining the flashlight on it.
Yep. Every time we do, the cockroaches scatter, and this is going to be another instance of that, because the people who hate Grums, generally speaking, I'm not saying everyone, but the people who have that blind hatred toward him, they're not fucking gamers anyway. They're just people who are terminally online.
Let's do some super chats here.
You think they'll try to claim that it was a April Fool's joke if they get a bunch of backlash?
Absolutely. That's why they did it.
I think that they could claim that, but I don't think that was their actual intent. Yeah.
Well,
it's just
so
gonna be a carbon cover.
I don't even know how they would do something that would actually like censor Grums out of the internet based on any other like profiles. Like if you went to his LinkedIn, if you went to his Twitter, like to try to code that shit, you're talking about a 20-year project, because you have to interface with all of these different websites. And this was just a bullshit publicity stunt. It's all this was.
Yep. It's dumb. Activism in your company will make it fail every single time. Let's see here. Mr. E, have you guys tried Defiance Shooter MMO? It's relaunching next month. Might want to try it. Fun guns. So are you talking about the MMO that was based on the sci-fi TV show Defiance? Because I do remember playing that. Yeah. And that actually was decent.
Is that on Steam?
I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see here.
I never saw that show, but I always considered it. I kind of thought about
it. I mean, it wasn't
binge-watching
the greatest thing in the world. It was just like kind of fun. I don't see it on Steam. All I see is Terminator Defiance.
Yeah.
But no, that's interesting. They're bringing it back, because I do remember that game was almost more popular than the show itself, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, I actually
Did that come out on like Xbox 360 as well? Era kind of.
I don't know.
I think so. It was a long time ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
It could have been like early PS4. So yeah, later in the Xbox 360 days.
It was pretty popular on PC.
It was Treon Worlds.
Yeah.
Was the dev.
But yeah,
came
thanks
out
for
in
telling me that.
2013.
Yeah.
It was a while.
Yeah,
So there's
on
the show
Windows,
and a
PS3, and Xbox 360.
What if
Yeah,
they
I
like
remember that, yeah.
remaster it in Unreal Engine?
Oh, it
That'd
says
be-
it was also released on Steam.
Are you talking about
back
the
then.
show or the movie for Defiance? Because there's both
was
a
a
movie
show.
and
The
a
TV show.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
the show.
The game was based on the TV show. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen this.
It's got a 7.1 average user rating on MMORPG.com.
Yeah, which is pretty high.
Yeah, that's pretty decent.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We have C&D Designs, which
Yo.
we've been going back and forth on Twitter a
Yo.
little bit, talking about 3D printing. Yo, ABF and panel. Love the stream. Hail the rebellion. Hell yeah, dude.
Should have had
Hail
in make
to
your
you.
shirts.
No, this is my territory. Can I have? Stay away, C&D Designs. Don't you even think about it. Just
Uh-oh.
kidding.
Fight.
Merch wars.
Are you left-handed, C&D? I want to know how much of a chance I have.
10% chance.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Let's see here. Hayden, you haven't been playing Monster Hunter, have you?
I have not logged 30 hours in the past week while I've been at work. No.
Well, I tried playing the last one. I don't know. I wasn't into it. Maybe I should try out the new one, but they're doing really healthy sales right now.
So the new one, they normified it quite a bit. Like, it's not as how do I say this? It's not as intricate in gathering materials and stuff as the past ones were. Like you could have excursions where you go out to just gather materials. Now you just do those whenever you go on hunts. Like you just, grab shit, and they make it super easy to grab stuff. And then they have the auto crafting system that all you have to do is go into your inventory and turn on auto crafting. So as you pick up materials, it'll auto craft whatever items you have set to auto craft. Which is fine. It's helpful, but I use the most technical weapon in the game. It has the most combos. It's the most involved for you to try to use. I use the Charge Blade, and it's got certain combos that if you don't know how to do them, then everybody will just shit talk you for being a shit Charge Blade user. Whereas most of the other weapons, there's 14 different weapons to use in the game. Those 14, they range from super difficult to use to very easy to use. And most people that play the game just use the longsword, which is the easiest one to use. And there's different, there's gun lance, there's bow guns, there's all sorts of different weapons.
Switch axe, that's my go-to.
Switch axe is okay. I'm not gonna hate on switch axe. Bro, you're talking to a Charge Blade user. Switch axe is just weak compared to the Charge Blade, but
I don't care.
You're not even on his level, bro. Get there.
That being said, you guys are nerding out way too much.
The game is awesome.
It's so awesome. It sold 10 million units. So
yes,
I don't know if you guys have been paying attention on Twitter lately, but apparently players is the same thing as units sold, according to a lot of people. And
that's what a French company thinks.
Yeah, so Assassin's Creed
Seems to be
Shadows,
Chinese.
The reply guys will tell you that they have 3 million players, and that's also units sold. They're not counting the free account you can set up with Ubisoft Plus or a lot of the free keys that Ubisoft put out.
And they put out a lot.
So their stock had a little bit of a bump right at the release of Assassin's Creed Shadows, and everyone was like, "Oh, the chud's lost. Check it out." Well, that was because all the fake news finally got seen through, and the sales are not as good as people are saying that it is. Their stock has been falling, and this person who I just discovered today. Apparently, articles on LinkedIn is a thing. So this is kind of interesting. Yep. Nick Lombardi put all this together, talking about how Ubisoft spent $2.1 million on influencers to secure the launch of Assassin's Creed Shadows. That's got to be some kind of a record.
So I actually saw a little bit about this before this article came out, where there was a Twitch streamer who just outed them because he was contacted by Ubisoft. I can't remember who it was, but he was contacted by them and he was like, "I'm not playing your game. Look, this is what they're doing." And he shared screenshots of the email that they had sent him. And they were offering me so much money for so many views and for so many hours that he played.
Yeah. So the article actually goes into that. So this is a co-founder of Streamforge. And Streamforge basically aggregates all this data together to show how much streamers are making on estimate for various things. So he's done, and you should look into this. He's done one on Monster Hunter Wilds, Deliverance, Fragpunk, Split Fiction. But so he goes over the release of the game itself. They started the game in 2022 which is probably the worst time as far as like peak wokeness. And that's definitely why it made its way into the game so heavily. And it was delayed several times. They went through several different brand collaborations, some of which were, I think, in my opinion, decent. They did this Red Bull thing, which is actually kind of cool. They had people jump off of high places into hay, basically.
Dangerous.
These are like parkour experts that they hired, and they used freaking like Red Bull sponsorship style money to secure it. So
hey, parkour into that pile of hay. I know there's nothing on the bottom of it, but
it's honestly a pretty cool publicity stunt. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Leap of faith.
We've seen the Twitch drops. The article actually does it. I just remembered this. The gold chain that they just put out. That's kind of funny. So they put all kinds of money into that, which they had to pay Twitch directly for these drops. And then that also, benefited the people that had the drops from their stream and stuff like that. Lo-Fi Girl collaboration. I don't know anything about this, but apparently this is a big deal because Lo-Fi Girl's channel has over 11 million subscribers.
Yeah.
And this is the
she's
big one right
massive.
here. The creator program. This is where the bulk of the money went. And so you can see that they had 689 creators from the creators program sign up for it. And you can see where it was all distributed. So they have YouTube
That's your
videos.
earned media right there.
Yeah. You have TikTok, Twitch, YouTube Shorts, YouTube streams. And Twitch got basically most of it.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I wonder how much
That'll account for
did.
the drops then.
Figures.
Twitch is full of leftist activists as it is.
Yeah, it is.
So it would make sense that they would put most of the money into the platform that, has people who stream games that are also ideologically aligned with them.
Yeah, and that's also just by the quantities. So I think it said about 300 or so people on Twitch, about 100 or 50 odd on YouTube. So that kind of evens out.
I
Honestly, I'm
stopped watching
surprised that
Twitch.
this is as low as it is.
I stopped watching Twitch like a decade ago, and
too.
if I want to watch gaming streams, I'm going to watch one of these guys on this panel or in the chat on Kick. That's where
I
I'm
used to
watching
be
gaming
a
streams
mod
personally.
for people that you guys would all know on Twitch, and I left the platform after I went to my first TwitchCon in 2019.
Now,
as a mod.
I want to see if you guys noticed this. They have language distributions. Do you notice anything strange about this at all?
Yeah, German seems to be under what I expected.
Yeah, but more importantly, what's missing?
All of
Yep.
Asia.
Exactly. There's
All of
Japan
it.
doesn't even show up, and the
Nope.
game takes place in Japan. So
What in the fresh hell is Sinhalese?
I
Why does
I
it
will
have-
tell you, I've said this a couple of times. I am on Japanese Twitter, as in like my Twitter feed. Every like third thing that I see is something that's in Japanese that I use machine translation to see a lot of the time. And people were not happy when this game came out. They were pissed. The Japanese government got involved. It's been an ongoing thing. Japan hates this game, the fact that it exists. So, yeah. It's crazy how they didn't bother allocating the resources for Japanese translation.
Didn't the Japanese Parliament form a special
Yes.
meeting just on behalf of
They
this
did.
game?
It was
They're-
brought up during
Well,
the questions, yeah.
yeah, they're still going through that actually, and
Yep.
something may come from it. But I didn't really want to talk about it because nothing's really come of it so far. Just that they've been having talks. So
all of these so far is pretty much narrowing down more and more to just Hassan. It's
okay,
English,
there it
it's
is.
male.
Yep.
Hey.
Yep.
Bingo.
Creators
Knew it.
hired. Look at that. So for that one stream, he only did one stream, right? Am I right on that? $76,000.
I don't know.
It might have been two, but it definitely wasn't three.
Wow.
He
Yeah,
was.
I think it might have been
No
two.
surprise
I'd have to
there.
check.
I don't really know any of these other people.
I know
Willow
Pin.
Wan.
Keep scrolling for a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
old
Gaming,
Tyler
is that,
won. That little midget dude.
That's it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Tyler
Tyler.
won. He
Hey,
used to be the
he's-
biggest streamer on Twitch.
Of course,
I'm
Bo
familiar
picks
with
out the
Penta.
short one.
No, because he used to give Dr. Disrespect crap, and he's like a foot and a half smaller than Dr. Disrespect.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah,
My
I
favorite
don't-
part is when he tried to. He's like, "You can't break an egg with your bare hand." It goes blam, and it blows up right in his face.
I don't know any of these people besides Hassan, and it's probably because these people suck just like Hassan.
No,
Right?
Penta's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Money's pretty fun.
I recognize a couple of the names there just because, like I said, I was super active on Twitch back in like 2010, 2011, 2012. But
He can't move half of his face either, so
Yeah, I don't recognize any of these names besides Hassan.
yeah. I also don't watch Twitch, so that's probably
I wonder if
why.
RDC Gaming, if that's the guys from RDC World 1, they have a great YouTube channel. I'm not sure if it's the same people.
But I mean, we all saw the clips of Hassan just absolutely praising Assassin's Creed, and I mean, you can
Hamas.
see why.
I'm sorry.
It's because he basically
touchy.
by accepting and streaming Assassin's Creed, he could buy a freaking Tesla Model S. So
I don't
Then-
think he
then
would be
smash the
doing that
windows in.
necessarily. Yeah.
well, that's
Oh,
a good
yeah.
point. Yeah, he'd probably be more into Porsche, right?
Well, yeah, no, yeah, he either has a Porsche or a Ferrari. I can't remember which one it is, but
Porsche.
you know,
Please
he's
don't be a
also
Ferrari. Please don't be a Ferrari.
No, back
he's
when they
also
are the same
very
RDC.
socialist. He really does not like people keeping their own money. He likes when other people pay taxes, not himself.
What's a car made in
obviously.
China? What would that be? What would he buy?
Oh, I can't remember the name of it.
The Honky. It's called.
Hey, that's offensive.
I think Vagabundo has one of those.
Yeah, it's a Honda Civic.
Honda's Japanese.
I know, but
They all look the same to me.
Yeah, all those cars look alike.
any car that has a
The
CVT
cars, I mean, the cars.
transmission, they all look alike to me. Let's see here, and we got Kata pointing out Assassin's Creed Shadows, 64,000 players peak. Let's see what we got here for Schedule 1. It hit 414,000.
Oh, let's go.
I posted a screenshot in chat the other day. I was like, dude, they hit like 200 something thousand, and then I refreshed and it said like 314 or something like that. And I'm like, oh, never mind, that's not a date. Check this out. And then it hit 414. That's just absolutely wild.
I've not tried it myself, but I've been trying to watch you stream it when you can in the Discord, and I can see why it's so addicting. It's honestly quite a really good game. It's just,
It
at the
scratches
core.
simulator autism, but in like a
Oh, yeah.
different way than a lot of other simulators do. Like it has like an essence of factory building as well as just like doing menial tasks. And I don't know why men seem to love doing menial tasks in video games, and I'm all about it. Like I fucking love it.
This game is so addicting.
So
It's
all
like
right.
Minecraft for adults, basically. Kind of.
I wanted a time just to cook for myself, right? So I waited till the curfew or whatever. You know, you're not allowed to go out. Yes, yeah, you live in a communist world.
Yeah.
But so what happens is when you're alone cooking in your house by yourself, a bunch of people just knock on the door and they're like, "Hey, man," they're like itching their neck, like I really need my fix right now. But I was out of stuff, and some of the people that you tell no, they get a little pushy, and then they start trying to fight you. So I had to in Minecraft kill 2 people that were trying to take drugs, and I wasn't even finished cooking yet. And I put it where they belong, in the trash right outside my house. So
The meth will be done when the meth is done. Okay.
it's hilarious.
Yeah, you got to Walter White a couple of people.
Mm-hmm.
Especially whenever you're trying to mix that that crystal with the horse cum.
Yes, that is one of the ingredients you can put in.
It's the most expensive one too, and that's why I exclusively make that whenever I, in game have my character making meth.
No,
heard it sells well in
steaming in the
Minnesota.
I was gonna say I named mine Tim Waltz when I added that. Did you name yours that?
No, mine's
That's
called
awesome. I did not know that.
it's called Harry. I don't think I can say it.
I would have named it Cenk Uygur.
Actually, never mind.
Well, just not to get too off topic, but Glock, the pistol company, sells that. They have on their website, they sell that product. They do have an equestrian center in Austria, the Glock company.
Christopher
so
Nolan made Tenet. They also made Tenet. So
You want me to start listing the good ones?
Yep, Justin got it right. That's correct. They sell that. That's very accurate.
So I've put in about 22 hours since the game came out. And Stankman told us that he was sick. How many hours did you play again?
45 in 3 days, from Friday to Sunday. A little bit over,
day.
but
Literally all day.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
It got to the point. It got to the point where he was running Schedule 1 and Civ 7 at the same time.
Yep.
No, I've actually done that before when I'm doing a long Civ 7, Civ game with someone.
So much fun.
So I've done 30 something hours in Monster Hunter, but I've also done 29 hours in Schedule 1 over the past week.
It's something about games where you get money to buy stuff to get money quicker. It just I don't know.
Yes, number go up. I like seeing number go up.
You ever play Cookie Clicker?
No, I
Or like money swipe.
Is it in any way like banana?
It is like banana.
But it's like, you know what it is? What it sounds like? It sounds like Drug Wars, that game you would have on your calculator way back on the day.
That's what this is. That's
what it seems like. Yeah,
the new upgraded version of Drug Wars. Yeah,
and that thing was on everybody's gosh darn calculator. If you had a TI 83 or above, you had Drug Wars.
Nerd Wars, no, but the game is in early access, and I'm sure they'll have a cartel tunnel update soon.
I think they actually just posted a roadmap for what they're planning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna look really quick.
I was saying it the other day on the Discord, but I would love for the old ladies on CNN and Fox News to get a hold of this game and just know there's a video game about manufacturing and selling drugs that's out there that hundreds of thousands of people are playing. You thought they freaked out about GTA. I mean, I would love to. I'd love to see the reaction to this.
You're 100% correct, because the way that the game actually starts off is you have two little weed plants, and you process it, and you get all the weed ready, and then you go out and you sell it to some people, and then you go back home, and let's just say you have some uninvited guests that have red and blue lights. And they're gonna say, "Oh, it's gonna destroy the youth. We have to censor it. We need to kick it off of Steam." Yep.
It goes way back.
I think
when Vice City. Vice City had the Mr.
No, I think you're thinking of
Dingling,
San
Mr. Whoopi?
Andreas.
No, Vice City had the Mr. Whoopi ice cream truck.
Oh yeah.
Fishing, let's go. Yes, I'm buying the
game.
game.
Fishing and cartel interactions.
Oh,
Let's go.
Schedule 1 has taken the gaming world by storm at an unprecedented speed. It sure has. But it's only natural you'd want to look at what lies ahead for this drug lord sim game. Australian developer. I didn't realize that they were Australian.
Unusually based.
Yeah.
They're gonna get arrested.
Has an exciting roadmap planned. Let's see here.
Shrooms.
Oh, shrooms!
Let's go.
Yo!
The hardest of drugs. New drug types.
Fentanyl.
That's cool, because that means there's going to be new machines, because every drug requires different machines to make it. So that's kind of fun. That's why you need a bigger, stash house and whatnot.
So you might actually need some tunnels for your shrooms.
Maybe.
You might.
Fishing and weather. Classic fishing minigame. Okay. Huh. NPCs carrying umbrellas.
To
Puddles
catch gold
forming on
bars
the
or
ground.
bricks of cocaine. That's hilarious.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Property customization. New ways to customize your properties, from wallpaper and lighting to exterior paint. Okay, so basically you can you can Sims your house up, is what it sounds like.
Well, and I heard too that they're gonna make it to where you can get rated eventually as well.
I kind of
So,
sensed that
yeah.
was gonna be a thing, yeah. And shout out to the thumbnail for tonight. It looks like this is what Isaac's face is on.
Oh, I love it so much. Yeah. I'm saving that thumbnail. Send it to me, by the way, if you could. I appreciate that. It's just
Yeah,
love
yeah,
it.
I should be able to get the piece out for you.
Just
Thank
know
you.
that Isaac's a Fed.
Yep, 100%.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. So cartel members will be able to interrupt your sales, ambush you, or even attack your properties. I mean, that's what's happening with people just wanting more stuff from me. For getting attacked. I have to go to the shelf and grab my baseball bat to take care of them. Be able to steal supplies from cartel meetups.
I love
Adding
it,
extra
cartel
layer.
warfare.
That's pretty cool.
Dude.
Oh.
So
I mean, okay,
that
so
parkour. Real
you
quick,
can
ABF.
actually make a certain stuff that will make you jump really high in the game. I can jump on top of the motel after I smoke this certain strain of weed. So,
So ABF, will
Mhm.
you regale chat with what your favorite one to make is and the effect? Because so the different
I was
things
just gonna
that you
mention it.
mix, they actually affect the people who use the drug, and they use it right in front of you. And then I'll tell you what my favorite one is.
yeah. So, it's the Tropic Thunder effect, is what I've been told it is. I didn't realize that that's what it was called
Yes.
until Erwin told me.
Yeah, it's
but I
Tropic
was like,
Thunder.
dude, I made this drug, and when I sell it to people, they smoke it right in front of me. They turn from white to black, or they turn black to white. So it's called Tropic Thunder.
That's hilarious.
So
what's yours?
I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head right now, but like I said, I use the horse semen, as it were, and so it turns their faces long. It like elongates their heads to look
Oh my
closer like
God.
horses.
What the fuck?
It's so funny.
Doing God's work.
Yeah, this game is great.
Yep, and then quality life stuff. You can hire a driver.
Drivers
Interesting.
Get a network going.
I still haven't done it, but you can unlock a skateboard. They're pretty cheap. I need to go do that next
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
I
The
actually.
I was thinking about
skateboard.
picking one of those up.
Yeah.
So I picked up the cruiser board, which was like $500 or something like that, and it helps you get around a lot quicker, but you do have to jump over curbs because it's huge.
Okay,
There we go.
you
Nice.
now have my attention. Custom
Ooh.
packaging and labels.
Hey,
Yeah. Oh,
Mo's gonna
Can
get
you
into
put-
the drug dealing video game just for marketing.
Can you put like your logo on it, like your finger logo on your packaging?
Dude,
that would be cool.
That would be awesome.
that I bet you can. Holy
upload
crap!
an image
Awesome.
No,
into
you
the
know what you
game?
could do is you could make it a mod. If you could figure out how to make it a
That's true.
mod, and then, dude, that would be cool.
That would be awesome.
You can make a strain of something that turns them into fingers.
Yeah.
Or what if I put this logo?
There you go.
That's what I was thinking. Guns don't kill people. Drugs kill people.
Yeah, no, it's a great game. And we keep talking about this, that the larger studios trip over themselves when it comes to creativity. I was actually telling this to Hypnotic on his stream the other day, and it's true to a certain extent, like he was saying, for sure. Because Half-Life 2 and Half-Life, those games were all made by a 20 or smaller development team.
Which is currently known as Valve.
Correct. They make the most money per employee than any other company in the world. But that aside, I don't think that you need 2 hours of credits in your game to make a AAA game. I think that these AAA games can use these huge budgets for a smaller development team, and make sure that they're good. When there's just less people in the room, everyone's more passionate about the one job that they have.
But you're
there's
not
a game coming out
understanding.
this based on was it Small Soldiers, the movie?
Oh
was
yeah,
called-
yeah. Well, they're
and-
actually doing. Yeah, I saw that.
and it's
I
being
can't
made
remember.
by 3 people, I think it is 3 or 4.
That's
Very
wild.
small dev team.
And that game is going to console, I believe.
PlayStation 5. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
There was a game before that was actually really good. on
And you
PS3
like
back
play in a
the day.
toy store, right? Like, is that the one where they
Toy
were on a
store,
plane and-
or
A
child's
bedroom?
bedroom, stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Kitchen?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
That's like a childhood dream game, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
it was Toy Story and Small Soldiers the game.
See if
Like,
we can find a clip of it, Norman, because it was really fun.
Yeah, I'll
the-
find it.
you know, jumping around inside the bedroom. It totally looked like your childhood bedroom that you're just running around. It was pretty cool.
But what you guys are missing is that it takes an additional 87 people per department to make sure that it is accurately like diverse and inclusive. So they have to do that.
Yeah, how'd that work out for Shadows with the whole country of Japan?
Uh-huh.
Norman.
Yeah, I'm still looking for the game.
You need to learn Sir Winston Churchill's hand gestures.
Yeah,
there.
that's what it did.
While Norman finds that, this caught my eye. So Asus is teasing, and I don't like the timing of this either because it is today that they put this video out, that they have a Xbox handheld coming out. In fact, let me reshare it with sound.
When did we fucking decide that April 1st was actually March 31st?
Xbox even responded to this. So, yeah, Rogue, play all your games, next level gaming. So, check this out. All right, I want to blow your eardrums out again. Sorry, people.
You can bump it up a little bit.
I shot guns my entire life, so I can't tell.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
So, right there. Something gets knocked over, and that something is the Rogue ally mixed with a Xbox controller. You can tell by the buttons there.
Superior controller, by the way.
It is. And it snuck its way into the machine. And that's it.
So I'll say real quick that this ad seems more accurate to me. Yeah, timing is suspect, but it with Xbox having their whole campaign of everything is an Xbox, for them to actually make something that is a handheld Xbox that does some kind of cloud gaming, like that's just a smart business move.
It is, but at the same time, people have been calling
Cloud
everything an
aspect of
Xbox so much that people are like, who cares?
Yeah.
It's funny to me.
If it's strictly cloud gaming, it's dead on arrival.
How will it compete with like the likes of a Steam Deck? Is my question.
Is this an Xbox?
I don't think it
Absolutely is.
No, but I think a magnetized paperclip can take that thing out.
I think it's taking itself out at this point.
You know the story behind that, right? Actual floppy disks, people used to just paperclip them to folders in the office.
Yep.
And since they were magnetized, because they were on a magnetized holder, it would erase that section of the disk because of the.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'll say, look at it this way. Like, what has Steam done? They went from being a video game development company to being a distributor of video games, and they've become, like you said earlier, ABF, they've become the most profitable in the gaming industry per employee. Xbox is attempting to make...
Not the gaming industry in the entire world of any company.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's wild.
So Xbox, I believe, is attempting to make a similar move. That's why they're putting Xbox Live on everything that they possibly can, or the Xbox, whatever the fuck.
Game Pass.
Gaming. What is it?
Game Pass.
Game Pass, yeah. They're putting it on everything that they possibly can because they're trying to become a distributor for games. So something like this would make sense to compete with the Steam Deck, and maybe they would try to isolate certain IPs and say, okay, this is only available on Game Pass, not on Steam for X amount of time.
Yeah. To be honest, though, this is a handheld device that isn't locked down probably, and you could probably partition the storage on it to do both. So you could have Steam OS on it, play everything Steam,
Yeah.
and have the other partition be whatever runs the Xbox stuff. So
Well,
you could
they-
have like a do it all. It'd be kind of neat.
They can also fit a terabyte like hard drive into this, which means you could download, 15 fully sized games, which unfortunately now is, 50
Is it
to
only
80
1
gigs
terabyte?
apiece. But I don't know what it is. I'm just saying.
I bet
they
you can get 4.
stay-
You could probably do 4 terabytes.
Yeah, you probably could.
Yeah.
Which means you can download a ton of games and have them to be able to play them, so it wouldn't be exclusively cloud gaming. But this isn't something out of the realm of possibility. If this is an April Fool's joke, this is one of those things where people turn around and go, "You're an asshole."
No, I don't think it is an April Fool's
I
joke
don't
because
think
it's
it is
super it's super believable that they're going that route.
Yeah, there was nothing over the top with this, like there was with a couple of the other announcements that we saw today.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I can't find it because the main problem I'm having right now is there's an actual Small Soldiers game, so I'm just getting everything for that right now.
Yeah,
But
I know
as
what
soon
you're
as I find
talking
it,
about
I'll
though.
get it.
I saw the clip of it like in the last few weeks on Twitter.
It's mini going around the social medias.
Yeah.
Erwin found it. Mini Royale.
Mini
Mini
Royale.
Royale. Thank you,
Ooh.
Erwin.
Oh, okay, nice.
And the autism is not over. It shall continue. But let's go.
Autism never leaves.
I'll
You're
add that
stuck
to
here
the list
forever.
because we're going to jump into a little bit of trailer time right now.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that if you want to do that.
Let's see, sharing tab.
We could just show the trailer for this and the other ones you already had planned.
Yeah, so starting off from the makers of TMNT, Shredder's Revenge.
Oh, you're not sharing it yet.
Yep.
Yeah, yes.
There we go. Captain America. Spider-Man. Venom.
Man, if Disney hadn't killed these
Wolverine.
IPs, I might care.
Storm. Philopel, whoever the fuck that is. And Nova.
So, tribute the people that made Shredder's Revenge and one of my personal favorite games that came out a while ago, Mercenary Kings. They do awesome work on these games. Like, they're super fun. They have their own style and aesthetic, but they
Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
Yeah, Shredder's Revenge is really
Nihilist
good.
right there to the uninitiated.
I think that
Yeah.
looks fantastic, actually, personally.
Coming to all platforms. I think they said holiday season, right about that time.
I'd probably check it out.
I'll
So-
check it out whenever it goes on like a deep sale. Like I don't care to play 2D side scrollers much
No,
anymore.
I'm getting that day one for sure because Shredder's Revenge was awesome. So that's kind of me already locked in. So yeah, we had this article the other day. Take-Two CEO says lack of GTA 6 news is to create enormous anticipation. Well, since they're not going to give us any news, we're
Yeah,
going to
not
watch a
working.
trailer for this game instead, Mind's Eye, which is being produced by a former Rockstar dev. And it's sort of, I'm calling it a GTA-like with a little bit of cyberpunk sprinkled on top.
I
This
was
is the
gonna
story
say
trailer.
it feels like Watch Dogs a little bit.
Yeah, it's got that vibe as well. I think it's going to be a little bit more free in terms of what
Yeah.
you can do, but it's definitely up that alley. Yeah.
A moment where machine learning would evolve past our capabilities of control. He called the first sign of this Alpha. Welcome to Red Rock. Man, is it always this hot? You'll get used to it. Sort of. Not really.
Okay, this has like
Not
older
bad,
school
huh?
GTA
The latest
vibes.
model. Yep.
Interesting.
Specifically GTA
Companies like
5.
Silver Corporation, instead of being thankful, have turned their backs on the very stars and stripes that made them a success.
You still haven't given us clearance for launch.
Give me access to the back-end system of my city.
Then you got the
block, and then
vehicles,
we'll
you got the weapons,
Today's a very special
you got the
day.
robots.
It's
Very
not every day we get to
cyberpunky.
test the
I like that Pontiac.
potential of man with machine.
Drone
This
warfare.
city loves me, Marco. I can spin
Yeah,
this like I always do.
It's got like a GTA and Crackdown feeling. to me.
Oh yeah, that was the game I was thinking of. Yeah.
Stop me!
Zeus.
Yeah, this actually is pretty intriguing so far.
That Pontiac is pretty cool.
This is the
I
first
wasn't
time I've
looking
seen
at
of
it,
it,
yeah,
but
it
it
looks
looks
pretty
good.
Deluxe edition. I think it's coming out in
What up, Gooch?
June?
Yo, Gooch.
Pre-order it now, Dagnall. You might they might run out of digital copies, you know.
I don't know anything about this company.
No, so to me, like I said, this feels like GTA and Crackdown, with that little bit of futuristic aspect put into it. Like I'd be interested to see some gameplay for sure, but honestly, I think the whole GTA not giving us anything about 6 is because they have they've slid to the left side of the political scale, and they don't want anybody to know right before the game launches. Keep it quiet as long as possible. And then the GTA 5 super fans, which, that game sold basically more than anything besides Minecraft, those people will go in and have already bought it. And then, most of them probably won't care because they're not terminally online. They're not paying attention. But I think that's why we're not getting any GTA 6 news.
Well, that game you just showed, it'll be really interesting, the timeline of GTA 6 with that being released.
Oh,
Because
please release them at the same time.
I
Because
doubt that'll
when
happen.
we're
but
saying it looks like GTA and Crackdown and Cyberpunk and all that, we're saying that in a good way. Like it doesn't look derivative. It actually looks like it's got its own atmosphere going on.
yeah.
Some interesting characters to get to know. Hopefully, some good gameplay mechanics as well. Like I do want to hold my tongue until I see a gameplay trailer. But it looks.
I
really
actually
good.
liked that shitty joke at the beginning where he was like, "It's hot. You get used to it." Kind of, not really. Like I like that. Like
It
the
actually
vibe
looks
felt
like
good.
the story of the game is going to be fun, and that's what GTA 6 is going to be when it comes out. Is just a single player story until they get their online stuff going.
I've
As
said it
however long
before. I'll say it again. No Laszlo, and I'm not interested. 'cause
Well,
he
this one's
was-
produced by someone called Leslie. Does that count? From Rockstar.
Did Laszlo transition? I don't know, but
He
yeah,
might
no.
have trans.
Laszlo
Possible.
was on. Like I said, he's been on multiple. He was on radio shows back in the day, like Opie and Anthony. He pushed it. He loved it. You could tell, like he put every ounce of everything he did into those games. And I know he said he left because of his sister. Okay, whatever. But he's not there for one reason or another. So I'm not even going to pay attention to it unless it gets good word of mouth.
That
I'm not
sounds
even-
interesting.
He was the one that ran the good radio station in the
Yes.
GTA games.
What I liked
yeah.
about it is it didn't
Oh.
seem to take itself too seriously. It did feel like something that could have come out like 10 years ago or something.
Yeah.
I like that aspect
absolutely.
of it.
And just on GTA radios, GTA 4, the Republican radio, Rush Limbaugh, funniest shit you've ever heard in your life. It's so good. I'm going to let you guys take the reins on this one. First, look at RuneScape's new game, Dragon Wilds, will open as a new open world co-op survival crafting game set in the RuneScape universe.
Looks like Fortnite, kind of.
So if you guys have never played RuneScape before, it is like probably the worst graphics you've ever seen. It is a game where you do endless quests that are seemingly impossible, and you have to pull up guides to figure out how to fix it. and you grind out every single profession to level 100 plus. And in order to do that, you need to put thousands of hours into the game. I put a little over 1,000 hours into the game, mainly because that game runs very well on my work computer, and it was a good way to pass time.
That game, just for context, I was playing that game back in 2000, I think 2000.
That sounds
right. Yeah, and that I was going to the library, and I would sit at our local library and play on a library computer for hours while my mom left us at the library and went out and did shit. And like my sister would be on one computer, I'd be on another computer, and I'd just be playing RuneScape. And at one point, I had grinded several skills up to 99, and this takes their 3D version, which is...
I just want to point out that it's no longer the same company that started that game. It is it was sold off to Jagex. Jagex has since turned RuneScape. They made it male and female to like non-binary only that you can do for your character. So
that kind of
that's,
all right.
That's mainly because it attracts a lot of autism to the game, and you know those people seem to have a lot more in common. So
I remember playing
Jagex
this growing up, and for me, I went to the library as well. And I don't know if you had this, Hayden, but they always had like a 2-hour limit on the computers before you had to re-sign up. And I'd always be right in the middle of a mission, and the time thing would pop up and be like, "You need to go renew your time."
Oh man,
I would get up at a rest time and go re-sign up because there weren't that many people using the library computers.
So much fun.
Yeah, old school RuneScape. Like after the RuneScape 3D came out that Jagex put out, I went back to playing old school RuneScape. OSRS.
I don't like the new one they did.
It says it'll be ready to leave early access in early 2026. I would take that with a grain of salt. Do not buy the game until it is finished. I guarantee you it's going to be busted until probably 1 year after the actual release.
Yeah.
So,
but I also don't need another survival crafting game. I've already got a dozen of them, and I don't need one set in the RuneScape world because, like, better games with better visuals come out constantly in that genre.
Jumping over to Westeros, who here liked Game of Thrones?
Me.
Loved it.
For the most part.
Up until the last couple seasons, yeah, for sure.
Well, feast your eye holes on this. It's a 5-minute gameplay trailer of a Game of Thrones game that's coming out. Originally developed for mobile, that's being upgraded to Steam and I think other platforms eventually.
IGN.
There you go.
Oh boy.
We don't have to watch the whole thing, but you can leave it playing in the background.
I was speeding it up.
Yeah, okay.
Everyone's favorite gaming platform.
Mobile.
So
the women will love this.
This is going to be set during the 4th season of the show. Completely unknown character. You'll have like 3 classes to choose from. One of them I know is an assassin. The other one's like a warrior. And then I guess a mage type. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But yeah, 3 different types. And from the reviews I've read, it definitely plays like a mobile game in terms of the controls you have and the attacks you can do.
This combat looks like shit.
So the first thing I notice is it looks like shit.
Like my thing though is that
very generic,
the story playing out, it seems like it's kind of enjoyable, or at least could be enjoyable.
I see. Well, I'll say this: like, I'm not a graphics whore at all, despite having a 4090. Like, I don't really care about game graphics, but that combat looks so like just clunky to me. Even with it being sped up like it was, like
that's what the reviews are all saying.
It looks like mobile game combat. Yeah.
No, you won't get boobs. You'll get tons of flaccid wiener. That's the Game of Thrones way.
You'll see.
I mean, it does have characters from the show in it. You see Jaime Lannister and the other guy right there.
Yeah, which is cool.
That
you're going to see him.
The draw from the fan base, I guess.
The eunuch, yeah, and then you also get man, I can't remember the character names all of a sudden.
Oh my god, this vaguely reminds me of the way that what was it? Star Wars
Galaxy of Heroes.
Galaxy of Heroes. It vaguely
Yeah.
reminds me of that look.
They've got that kind of like face shape. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
The dead eyes, they're painted quite well.
Yep.
But I mean, I don't know if I was stuck on an airplane and this didn't require an internet connection to play, it'd be kind of fun.
Pass time, definitely.
Yeah.
There's potential.
If you're a Game of Thrones fan, then it'll definitely at least get another 2 points in your personal rating.
I may continue my family line. The king has no time.
Yeah, I've read most of the books, and this looks like something I would consider playing, but I don't know if I actually would.
The only way he gets away with saying Gigacog is probably because he's a mod.
That's true.
At least I didn't say it with my voice so that it could be clipped. That's the best part. Yeah.
Yeah, you're already getting up from the intro.
Okay.
So, all you guys need to know is that the game is going into early access for a price, but it will be going free to play once the game is out. So just bide your time and wait.
Let's look at those prices real quick, because that's something I found interesting.
There we go. So for standard $21.99, deluxe $43, and ultimate $77.
So $30, $50, and $80 to buy early access to a free-to-play game.
Wow.
Yeah, but Hayden, you missed the best part. If you buy the ultimate pack, you get like way more gems. The red gems. The red gems are the best gems you can get.
Man.
So-
It's the currency
worth it.
It's the currency that you can buy in game. I'm sure.
I don't know. I made up the red gem part. I'm just taking a stab at it.
You're probably not wrong, though.
Yeah, you're probably not.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what I'm
you're-
saying.
Yeah.
Too greedy. $20
$12 a
battle
month?
pass.
Ooh, they have a battle pass? Gross.
The battle pass. is
Everything has a
Netmarble.
battle pass nowadays. It's ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Game is
Negative,
okay.
negative.
Characters are great.
I'm-
Microtransaction system that inhibits play. Sorry.
I'm not paying money to play games monthly anymore since I left WoW whenever Cataclysm came out in 2011 or whatever it was.
It just looks really generic with a Game of Thrones skin on it. Really, it doesn't look revolutionary at all in any way.
Yeah, like I point out here, it's made by Netmarble, who've been doing mobile games for years. Like I'm pretty sure they did a few Marvel games and a couple other sort of big brand type deals. So yeah, but have monetization at the fucking ass.
I think
Oh
it
my
will
God,
get
what's
people
up?
that are fans of the IP already and are just going to buy into it for that. But that's about it.
I'm gonna give my friend a bunch of shit for this because I think he bought the deluxe edition of the early access. I saw him playing it the other day, and I'm like, "Why, man? It's gonna be free!" Like,
Yeah, that's
Like
really
the way that combat looks, it just looks so like, oh, hit button at this point. It almost feels like a Telltale Games combat system.
very generic. Yeah.
For free though, not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I want to
guess
know how
really-
far in the way the monetization gets in between you and playing the game, like those reviews said. But I mean,
Oh, they probably just never stop with the
Joanna,
microtransactions.
Jamie. Like, yeah, it's got a lot of the characters, which is like kind of a draw, but at the same time, like it's not a draw to people who are gamers or who read the book or the books, right? It's like I'm moderately interested, but I'm gonna have to see something better than mixed reviews to actually get involved in it.
The fact that it's mixed and not negative is kind of baffling to me. It's got to be halfway, fun if it's getting mixed still, and there's that much cash grab going on.
yeah,
I think it's just 'cause
we've
it's
never
early
really had
access.
something like this for Game of Thrones before.
Yeah.
So I think the people that are stopping it are finding some enjoyment out of it.
There were a few Game of Thrones games over time, but they weren't very good.
There you go. There's your ultimate pack fucking currency that you get.
Yeah.
Yes. Red gems. Hell yeah.
You get a wolf, so obviously.
Ooh, a comparison chart. Ooh, I'm so excited now.
There's the USD for you, 25, 49.
Like every game.
Show me the free, please.
I wonder how the impact of the last couple seasons falling off is going to affect this too. Would this have done better if the show ended on a good note? That's what
Yes,
makes me
because
wonder.
I would have probably checked this out, like definitively been like, yeah, I'm gonna check out this game if the last 3 seasons were good. But I'm not there.
They lost their momentum for sure.
I think so.
And then last but not least, once again, thank you, Erwin.
Before you do that, Norman, we have a couple super chats we should get through.
Let's get them.
Words of Paradise for $10. What do they call Minecraft in the USSR? Ourcraft.
Ourcraft.
In Russian Minecraft, Minecraft's you.
In Russia. Hell yeah. Thanks, Leon. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Leon.
Minecraft's you.
And Orange Gotten. Howdy, y'all. Just started a new playthrough of Jedi Academy.
Nice.
RIP LucasArts and True Star Wars.
Dude.
Hail and lock it in. Yay.
Yay.
Jedi Outcast was my favorite back in the day. I still play it from time to time.
I love Jedi Outcast 2.
Dude, the multiplayer was so crazy because you could download mods. I was always dark side Yoda. It was awesome. You'd have a dark side and a light side of the character, and really good designers. It was so cool. Minecraft.
Nine and crafting.
This is what the pigs play. Swinecraft.
Oh, I love it.
That's hilarious. All right. Sorry. Go ahead, Dorwood.
Oh, yeah, sure. Once again, thank you, Aaron. Mini Royale coming to somewhere. I know definitely PlayStation 5. Based on Small Soldiers the movie.
This game just came out on the 27th, by the way.
Did it?
Really?
Oh.
Oh my
This
god.
looks fun.
Looks amazing.
Playtime is over.
I am
play this.
I am going to buy it right now.
It's called
another
Mini
game that was
Royale.
like this. But it
I have a
did
feeling I'm gonna need a
horribly.
couple monitors for this. I'm gonna...
When you
The
said
Mini
Small Soldiers,
Royale-
this is not what I was thinking.
Oh, it's
of.
free.
Mini Royale
way.
is free. The supporter pack is $12.
That's cool.
That's how you do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude.
All right. I will also grab it.
I am buying the $12
Download
pack
that right
as
now.
we speak.
So you're saying this game as it is free right off the bat. That's pretty
Yes.
cool. That is
And-
the way to do it.
If it's called Mini Royale, I would imagine it's a Royale only play mode.
Maybe.
Probably.
Yeah, so.
I don't.
For
I,
now,
I don't.
probably.
Hey,
typically
where's that?
watch
Hey, I know
those
that
kind of games,
thumbnail.
but
I do too.
Yeah,
I
go
know
watch
a lot
that.
of those thumbnails.
Let's see here. All right. One last story before we close out the night here.
That sounds evil.
Daggerdall, this game came out for you today. Palworld put this out. They're going to have a Palworld more than just pals. Okay.
No.
I'm turning this way down.
This is a visual novel that Pocket Pair has officially announced today.
All right, well, I guess I'm deleting Palworld.
It was fun while it lasted.
I mean, you can already breed pals in the game. But this is beyond.
All right,
But
we
Chilla
understand what
In
the music
Chilla's
is. We don't need
little
it.
sister.
Do you think I look cool?
Oh, wow.
Please tell me this is an April Fool's joke.
Dude, I really hope so. Because this
Not
looks
April
really
Fool's
bad if it's
Day.
real.
No.
Holy
Okay,
shit.
okay. Here's the thing. So if this is not an April Fool's joke, this is actually a really good business decision by Pocket Pair, because there are people who want this, and then there are more people who will play it for the meme.
Yeah, we covered this a few weeks ago. Like Pocket Pair said themselves, yeah, I think the next few games you see from us, the Palworld audience are not going to like.
Yeah,
I think
Simply
I
like
want to
that.
say.
I think
I
that's
want to say
because
things that I
Nintendo
can't
isn't
say on
going to
YouTube
sue them
right now.
over this.
There's a segment of the Palworld audience that will really like this.
Absolutely.
And
Weirdos.
Oh, you
they
can pet
will
him. Look at that.
sell. And like I said, people like Arch, for instance, from August, he will absolutely play this for the meme.
Hell
I
no.
hate
Palworld,
everything about
more
this.
than just pals.
More-
Pocket Pair again is entangled in a lawsuit with Nintendo and Pokemon right now. I don't think that they would be doing April Fool's jokes, but maybe.
So let me just show this article really quick because I saw this after. Palworld decides it wasn't April Fooling after all, is actually making a visual novel dating sim where you can dismember and eat some of its cast.
Kinky.
Oh, you can do that in Palworld already.
Yeah, you can do that in Palworld.
Can I get a refund for Palworld?
No, that's so there are visual novels. Like I've played a couple of them, and like a lot of them, you know, romance dating sim heavy, but there's also like very dark sides to it. Like a Doki Doki Literature Club is one of
Yeah,
the
I remember.
darkest games I've ever played.
I tried
I
getting Nerd
love
Slug to
that
play
game.
that one time. He got like 5 minutes in. He was like, "Yeah, no, fuck this."
No, I
It's
love
just-
that game.
I'm not opposed
the
to
game
playing
is
it.
phenomenal. The way
Oh,
Absolutely, yeah. Totally.
fucked up
I
shit,
agree.
and then the game just like
Mm.
restarts, and you think
Hayden,
you
that's a
finished the
weird
game
point
if you're
right there.
like a normie gamer.
Hayden,
But
you're
then all
roboting
of a
really
sudden,
bad.
it's like, oh
you
no,
did.
everything's way darker now because
Hayden!
Your camera has AIDS.
I took him off the stage.
He got it from watching that friggin' commercial thing right there that we
Got it
just
from
watched.
playing Doki Doki Literature
fuck
Club.
you.
No, you were roboting really bad, and you couldn't
Oh,
hear
okay,
us.
yeah, it popped up and said your audio has been removed. It's like, what?
So yeah. Yeah, no, this game is really strange. I don't think that anybody wanted any of those pals from Palworld to have booba or to have relationships.
No.
I mean, that's just my guess. But there are some people
Starlink, baby.
Lavender body pillow to pass the time while you wait. And someone points out oh, you're taking this out really quick.
It's like the one pal I refused to catch. I caught one just because I need to catch all of them, but no.
Look at all the
not
people that are degenerate in the emotes there.
Well, for those of
There's
you who
Russ.
don't know, Lovander is the pal that will raid your base and is like awkwardly horny about everything. It's very weird and uncomfortable, and people develop some weird infatuation with Lovander. And
I never knew that part about the being like
yeah.
I've never seen it raid
sexualized
my
or whatever.
base, so.
She has
definitely. It's got a
hearts
heart
that show
right
up
on
above her head.
Oh, interesting.
It's got a heart on its crotch. Like
It's
part
got
of
hearts everywhere.
Character, yeah.
It's
weird
Booba Bra is made out of a heart. Like and whenever it's like raiding your base, it says
I've never seen that happen.
Like,
Thank
oh
God.
yeah, it's got hearts, dude. Like it's fucking weird.
Nagadol, we're gonna need an answer to Nerd Wars question here.
Yeah.
Is that which pal would you take to pound?
Well,
None of them.
Well, no, you have to choose one.
incorrect. Try again.
If you don't choose anything, they'll take you to Pound Town, if you know what I mean.
This is like an Eric K super chat all
And,
over.
and you're not allowed to
please.
Minecraft yourself, Tyler.
Nope. That's the easy way out.
You know what? I think we ought to full screen him for his answer.
Yeah, go for it. I can sit here all day. Got nothing going on.
I don't think it's gonna crack Nerd Wars. I'm just saying.
Well, okay, I will say to give Magranol a slight out here. It appears you can also romance the other like PAL trainers that are in the game.
Yeah. So you're streaming Palworld later, right, Nagadol?
I gave him an out for humans, and he just has refused to take it.
This is enthralling. I like it. Everybody, let's just be quiet so we can hear the air whip past our microphones.
Oh, we're actually doing it. Okay.
Well,
$2.
Oh,
That's...
can you read this?
Oh wow! Thanks. Whole $2. Yeah, I can read it.
Now you got to answer. He's paying for an answer.
To Pound Town.
Mm-hmm.
When he says
And?
Pound Town, does that mean like pounding them into like meat to eat for other pals, or
You know what
No.
it is.
No,
I
not that
can't
kind of.
remember any of the pals' names. Sorry, man.
Can you just describe your favorite one?
No.
If I had a lineup, could you point to one?
I don't like any of them.
Show us on the pal dummy where it touched you.
It didn't.
Oh man,
man!
I don't know why Hook's
that pal
comment
must
makes
have
me
really
laugh.
silent to you.
I don't know if he meant to misspell it, but Nagranol wants some squirt oil.
Oh man!
God, I hate that too biased hate my
Well, that was a great show, everybody.
Absolutely.
Nagranol,
Gas on fire tonight.
Nagranol apparently would for all of them, is what it sounds like. So
that's what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Afghanistan skydiving lessons is all I have to say.
There you go.
Fourth floor and up. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
LeBron James can't get past page 2 of a book. So
They can palm a basketball. That's the main thing.
well, Nerd Slap, tell us for everybody where you're going to be at.
Oh, well, they can find me over on Kick. I'll be streaming over there whenever I have time. And then actually, I think tonight after this stream, I'm going to be uploading that video with the demo I was talking about earlier. So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, I might check that out.
Okay.
Neil Armstrong, well, he never made it to the moon, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh.
Buzz Aldrin would punch you in the face for that remark.
I bet Buzz Aldrin would do that with his right hand, wouldn't he? Norman, can you tell us where you're going to be at besides looking up people that are retarded?
Looking up, I've had this list saved for years.
Rocky. Okay. Do you know who Rocky Dennis is?
I don't.
Besides starring in The Last of Us
Yes.
season 2.
Oh,
Rocky.
Oh, yeah. If you don't know who Rocky Dennis is, go look him
do
up.
now.
I don't think you made a strong enough case there, Norman.
No, not Rocky Dennis. Not somebody with a head so big it killed him.
Oh my god.
Who's that?
That's a good pick.
Well, he was probably gay, so.
Yeah, stabbed
Well, I
in the
mean,
back is also.
It's almost guaranteed.
Well, if you want someone definitely, then there you go as well.
Yep, there you go.
Yep. I'll do that for my outro tonight. You can find me YouTube and Kick playing some sort of stabby Japan.
Oh, don't say that after Julius Caesar.
Yeah.
Too soon.
Right, that's yeah. It's,
E2 Norman. Oh, I stepped. Hayden and I were over it.
Yeah.
But my camera works.
Which game are you going to be playing? Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, Japany stabby hoodie game thing on YouTube and Kick. Yeah.
Right on, right on. Let's see here. Hayden, what are you going to be up to?
So tomorrow we have our political stream on Nerd Wars channel with me, ABF, and I don't even know who's on that stream anymore. But yeah, we'll have a guest, I'm sure. That's going to be fun. And then Leighton Gay with the GCA. And I think next month I'm going to get back into making a couple of videos a month on no real schedule because I work 12 hours a day and I live at work, and YouTube is hard whenever you're working constantly. But I'm going to go play Monster Hunter after we're done here.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
We'll leave Isaac for last. Mo, how about you?
Well, at some point over the next few days, I don't know when, because this is kind of new. I'll probably be on Midnight's Edge After Dark at some point, which is crazy. but I'm going to be on there soon. So pay attention in the Discord. But other than that, Layden gave it to GCA on Wednesday. And yeah, I would really like to play a R.e.p.o. Do R.e.p.o. or something soon with everybody.
me
but
too.
Yes.
I'm jonesing, man. I'm jonesing. I need my hit. So other than that, yeah, just buy ABF's new merch. And yeah.
Awesome.
Speaking of the merch thing, I think it was Erwin that said it earlier. There was like a 25% off sale for the next 2 weeks on that site. So
because I just opened up the shop, 25% is automatically applied to every customer for the first week. So
I thought he was being a dick.
Wow.
He's been known to do that. That's awesome.
Nagadal, where are you going to be besides questioning life after playing hundreds of hours of Palworld?
Only 160 hours.
160 gooner hours, it sounds like.
Yeah, I'll probably be playing more Palworld.
That's to say, that's a lot of 38-second segments there.
On my YouTube and Kick.
That's it?
Yeah.
Are you going to be doing that tonight?
No.
He's got to think about what he's done. But tomorrow it resumes.
Well,
I won't have time tomorrow.
Seems like you're in a bad mood. Steak Man, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Cheer us up.
Yeah. So yeah, you can find me over on Nerd Slap's channel on YouTube. We do conspiracy theories, and then I'm also here on Mondays and Wednesdays, and then I do my own streams over on Kick for I do Tarkov on Tuesdays, and I do FL Studio on Fridays.
Hell yeah. Yeah, definitely go check out Snake Man. He's got some funny streams over there. And Isaac. So I just want to pull this up really quick. Isaac is criminally undersubbed. He's doing live streams every single week, and he's raiding into this show every single Monday, and we definitely appreciate that. So if we could get some more people to go over there and sub, please
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Yeah, closing in on 200. And every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, Golden Age podcast. Just been doing it for a couple weeks now, but we're gonna be dedicated to it and gonna be trying to have new guests on every week. Looking for politically minded people, to talk about stuff and not taking it too seriously either. Trying to have some fun in the process, So it's been fun. That's awesome.
What? He's left-handed, motherfucker.
He was written. And he's supposed to be retarded.
Yeah.
That tracks then.
Isaac, thanks for hopping on. I appreciate it. We've been playing R.e.p.o. with Isaac, and that's been really, really fun.
I'm addicted to R.e.p.o. Thanks, Cornboy, for getting me into that. That's a new addiction. So
yeah,
it's awesome.
So good.
Cornboy bought it for him. Wasn't sure if it would even run on your laptop, but it sounds like it does pretty well. So
surprisingly, so you can run R.e.p.o. on a potato, just so you know, if you want to get it. So pick it up.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's fun.
One of the most fun games I've played in a long time. It's really cool.
Whenever I feel a little bit down, I just think of that one time when I'm under the table across from Isaac, and I say a melody backward, and old man turns and just blasts away Isaac, even though I was the one that said it.
Yep. I was closer or something proximity, and he just shotgunned my face. And but then then I pushed you down the pit. So with the cart, so you were on the 2x4, and I just said, "Well, f that guy." So and I boop. So
not even 5 minutes later, and then Isaac for like the next couple hours, you would just hear him just giggling to himself every once in a while.
I couldn't contain myself because you fell, and as you were getting further away, it was getting like appropriately further away sound wise. It was awesome.
Yeah, I was probably like, "You fucking son of a bitch!"
I need to try to.
And your head was flapping as you were going too.
Awesome. That's the best part is the flapping heads.
Oh, that would be a great clip to have. I'll see if I can try to find that.
I printed off the red one because I usually like to go with the red color when I'm in the game. So
I always pick the white one.
Yeah,
shocked.
I wonder why.
Wow.
But no, great show, everybody. check out the shop and try to flood them with orders to keep them from saying no, that design is not approved. That'd be most appreciated. Other than that, Wednesday, Trigger Happy. Probably gonna announce when we're gonna open up that Minecraft server next Wednesday.
Ooh.
So I'm trying to plan that out. That way, it's not just something that I spring on everyone. And I definitely want to test it out before I actually roll it out to the public, because I don't want a bunch of undesirable Ronins in there just wrecking people's stuff for no reason. Because we're gonna have people that are gonna be doing Minecraft for the first time, and just want it to be chill, and we can troll each other, but if it's mutual. So
I have a question.
What's that?
Can I spawn chickens?
It depends on how much RAM the server has, probably, based on whatever amount you're thinking of in your head right now.
It's an absurd amount.
Only
I
a
can already
few.
tell by his face.
Only a few. Sure.
Yeah. If it's enough to take the virtual session down, I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
It's only going to be a few, right, Snake Man?
No spawning. You
No.
have to
Yeah.
you have to collect them and breed them.
A few hundred or 1,000?
Sorry, I didn't hear that. What was that?
Well, on that note, see you guys next Wednesday.
Bye.
Tom Cruise and Val Kilmer.
Who the fuck is Alec Baldwin's finger?
I can't see! I can't see! Of course you can't fucking see. I just shot a blank in your fucking eyes.
Hey, the trunk looks kind of small there, Anton.
This is live. I'm on live TV. Trunk's fine. As you can see, friend, it's not small. It's a big trunk. I'll show you right here.
Well, you got a dead hooker in the trunk.
What? No, it can't be.
Yes, it was. It was a dead hooker.
It wasn't a dead hooker!
Hell, I know a dead hooker when I see one.